Hey there, it's Cassia with Keeping It Real, and I want to talk today about resentment and real estate and in relationships with others and God. So in our market right now, we just found out this week that last year was the worst year in 28 years, and this year's even worse. So I'm resentful that the market stinks. We're hoping that next year it'll be a little bit better now that the elections are over, and hopefully some rates will drop, but both buyers and sellers are really locking up the market because sellers aren't wanting to lower their price and buyers aren't really going to pay 6.5–7% interest rates. So if we can get down into those fives, we're anticipating multiple offers for buyers. But in the meantime, I'm resentful that I don't have any business because the market is so slow. Yes, I'll be honest, it's slow. So with that, I learned this a long time ago, and I'm just going to talk about resentment. With resentment, usually you feel like you were cheated out of something. And I just think that's so interesting to me. It's almost a form of grief, So if you've ever had a tragic loss, you feel resentful because that person was taken away from you sooner than you had expected, or your plans were, changed. Another example would be, let's say you put in a whole lot of years and you were let go before retirement. Well, that wasn't part of your plan. You're resentful for it. And again, you were cheated out of something. So if you have a form of feeling towards resentfulness, I think it's too finding forgiveness in your heart. And that's always hard because, again, somebody wronged you or you felt that you were wronged. It was your opinion of it. But I just think that's interesting to have that correlation between those two emotions of being cheated, grief, and resentment, and how they just all kind of fall into line to make those hardened hearts. And looking back over the years, I know as a mom, I felt cheated several times because they were watching TV or they were doing something fun and I felt like I had to do the laundry or I had to go to the grocery store or whatever it may be that I told myself that I had to do. And I was resentful, and they didn't tell me I had to do it. I could have waited and went and joined them, but in the end, I look back now and how many times I made of my own choices. And really, it wasn't anybody's fault but my own, because I was putting those restrictions on myself. And so, again, resentment, if you're looking at it, you're cheated out of something. You feel like somebody had wronged you, so you're angry or whatever that feeling is. But if you actually break it down, it was probably your choice, and that you could have changed some of the circumstances or the situations so you weren't resentful. But honestly, like I'll just say in the very beginning, you were wronged, you felt cheated, you have grief because of it, and I just think it's really interesting to break all of that down to see the truth that lies behind it. So I hope that this helps you to deal with some resentment, kind of to ask the questions like why, who, how, so that you can move past it, find forgiveness, and continue to live a life that is resentful free. No resentment. I don't know what it would be. So, okay, hope this helps, and I look forward to talking to you at the very next one. Bye-bye.